My name is Honorable Makanjuola Yahaya Lanre Darosa. I'm from Ilorin West Local Government, and I am from Adewale Ward also. I am a former aspirant for Ilorin West LG election that was just concluded. You know, there's something they call brotherhood in politics. It's very important to exercise that brotherhoodliness, in politics. When you find yourself not winning, you're supposed to support those that are winning. Because definitely, if you're not winning today in politics, you definitely win tomorrow. So, and since we are all in the same party, uh, I deem it fit, and I find it very important, to support my brothers and my sisters whom we belong to the same party, you know, in their political career and their political endeavor. My political mentor, I was actually motivated by the good deed of His Excellency Governor Abdurrahman Abrazak. I can I can call him my mentor. I have a lot of mentor too, even from this particular word. I have a lot of mentor too, and my dad too. He was actually a surveyor, and partly he was a politician. As a surveyor, he was impartial, and he was a very good man. He was very good in what he does, you know, and he has those characters to emulate. You know, the mentorship began with him. As a good man. When you have a good parent, you tend to extend that same gesture, to others. Emulating your parents. But my number one mentor right now is our governor, the working governor. I call him father of modern Kwara, that has been transforming our state and both the infrastructure wise, education and all that. So which actually brought me, and inspired me, to also support his educational, support, that he's doing, uh, within the state and across all the local government, So that actually inspired me, to also think about what I can do, seeing my mentor doing this, what can I also do educationally, to empower my people in terms of education and all other things, which I have done a lot, Thank you. Mm, Thank you very much. Actually, I have my own career, I and I've been in the business for more than a decade. I'm into real estate and construction. It was actually my dad's work, and I inherited the business. So, which Alhamdulillah I've been doing. So, but doing good in the line of your business does not stop you, to pursue another career. And I found politics as an interesting career, to pursue. Because I say with my God-given gift and talent and my philanthropist spirit that I have, I think if I'm able to, extend it, into politics, I think it will help a lot. So that is why I doubled it up, and I picked politics as my second career, and which I know that by the by the special grace of Allah, I will flourish in it. That's a very big question. You know, our people, they have been waiting for a very long time, for this time to come around. Even though our governor is trying, he's really trying to extend all the gestures to all 16 local government and make sure that no one suffers any injury in terms of education, infrastructure, and all that. Yet, we all believe that local government is the closest, to the common man, you know. So the advent of local government election and local government chairman coming into office is a welcome development. And I must commend the federal government for also giving them the autonomy, to be able to work very well. Which means, as a local government chairman, you are the governor of your local government. You are the custodian of your local government. You are the leader of your local government. And no one is holding your hand again. And there's nothing stopping you from doing everything possible to make sure that you better the life of those people that you are governing, because they have been waiting for this for a very long time, and thank God they are here. They have a lot of tasks. We were together in a meeting with Ilorin West Local Government Chairman, the just elected local government chairman, Honorable Shehu Abdulrahman Ladan. So that was one of the things we discussed. And as a banker, he has listening here, and he's a man that is very ready to work. So, and I hope with our discussions and the advices that we gave to him, he was able to listen. He has listening here, and he promised to deliver. So he's not those politicians, that will get to the office and embezzle. He has actually come to work, and I believe he will work. So in terms of infrastructure, education, empowerment, and creation of more jobs, those things are very, very important, for the incoming local government chairman and the councillors too, to tackle and make sure that they do very well in it, because these are the things our people are lacking, and these are the things our people expect of them, and many, many more. Hunger is in town. They need to create more jobs. They need to find ways of bringing in companies. They need to go out. This time around, local government chairmen, they have autonomy. They can explore. They can travel out. I was once in Saudi Arabia. I met with a white friend who is from one of the Asian countries, and I was discussing with him. Then I didn't even know there was going to be election, or there was going to be election, for people to come and vote, and that I was actually telling him, brother, we need you. You can bring Indomie around to Kwara State now. Bring Indomie company around here. Let them be producing Indomie. Instead of going to, he said he was going to Lagos as soon as we were done with the meeting. He said, bring Indomie over now. Let them come and establish something in my local government. Things like that. Those are the things we want. We want investors. We want them to come around. I once partnered with a company in America, Dove of Peace International. We had a lot of discussion. I want you to bring something, bring something around there. And they give me an assignment. What was the assignment? Look for farmland, because of what you do. You are into real estate and construction. Look for farmland. Get us people from your locality that are ready to farm. Apportion some acres of land to them. Let them farm. As soon as the crops grows and they are ready for harvest, we harvest the crop for them, and we export it out of the country, which they are doing presently at Bala. So with the collaboration of this Dove of Peace International group, they're actually Christian group, but they are not discriminatory. So I was able to secure some new bikes too, Okada, and I brought it around here. We give it out as freely, as an empowerment. Those are the things we want. Let them bring in new things, new innovation. Technology is advancing. People are thinking, beyond this petroleum that we are depending on. Farming alone, the newly technologically mechanized farming, are the things that are flourishing around in some other countries. Let them bring new things. Our governor had this idea of bringing in textile company, They should also, create new ideas. Local government right now is beyond going into office, share money among politicians, share money among this and that. It's beyond sharing money. You share money with people, among people today, they use it, they eat, the money finishes, they still come back. Think about new things. How do we create job? How do we make these people make use of their God-given talent and potentials to do something meaningful for themselves because they are the governor of their local government. And obviously a lot of people have high expectation of this new local government members. People expect them to do better things beyond reasoning of what it used to be. So that's why they have a lot of tasks ahead of them. Infrastructure is there. Our governor has done virtually everything that they are expected to do. But they should just look into infrastructures deeply. What do we do again? We have new roads that are less than 1 kilometer. We have new roads that are less than 2 kilometers. Those that are required of interlock, do them. Those are required of asphalt. Make sure you do them. You know, Educationally, we need educational empowerment. The numbers of dropout children from school is increasingly alarming. I watched a clip from Kano State when a man was showing us more than 20,000 dropout children. You know, they were all lined up on the road with small plates, asking for money, asking for food. We don't want the same menace, to come to our state. They need to look deeply into that. You know, I'm doing this educational empowerment, giving dropout children what I can afford to sponsor them in public, in private. I've doled out more than 50,000 exercise books, which I've actually shown some of these things to His Excellency, and which he appreciates. Supporting him in his educational endeavors. It will be a welcome idea by this new local government chairman. Uh, that's a big question. We're still here. Um, every day we wake up to new things, wake up to new ideas, wake up to new innovations. You know, Anybody that has something meaningful in the head to do for himself, anybody that has something meaningful to offer his community, shouldn't just be thinking of the far future. You know, Actually, I have a political ambition for 2027, but right now, I think I need to focus more on helping our people, get whatever I'm able to get. I'm an entrepreneur. My 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 wealth is limited, but I pray, to get more, so I'll be able to do more, for people. Recently, our excellency called some of the group leaders, to come around and get some Ankara clothing, for people. I was one of the beneficiary. When I got it, this Ankara were not much. I had to still source for money, for people to sew it and, get something to eat. That's a gesture, from our excellency, whom I tagged as a mother of modern Kwara. That's the name I gave her. A mother of modern Kwara, helping her husband, who is the mother of a father of the modern Kwara. So I just want to continue to help my people in all the capacity I think I will be helping them. Pending the time that I take my decision. As a philanthropist. To further help my people where I'm going and what I am aspiring for. Thank you very much. I told you my dad, Alhaji Ajawo Makanjuola Bolaji Darosa of the blessed memory, he was a philanthropist. And All he does, he always says that he's doing all he's doing, not just for worldly gain, but for the hereafter. People should see giving out things to people, helping people. People. I'm advising those people out there, to see beyond worldly gain. Because whatever you do today comes back to you, whether negatively or positively. You understand? They should see beyond expecting in return. Actually, all these things, we all expect goodness to come back to us in return. But they should see things beyond this. Help your people. You know, I have a lot of people suffering out there. Suffering out there. If you are driving a car, you stop within the Ilorin metropolis, you just park by the roadside to make a call. By the time you are done with your 1 or 2 minute call, somebody will be knocking at your car window, asking for help. You get to eatery, by the time you are finished, you are done ordering your food, by the time you get to your car, somebody is already waiting for you. You get to anywhere, you get to mosque, by the time you are done with the 2 raka, 3, 4 raka salat, somebody is already standing up, asking you for help. By the time you get to any gathering, people are already asking you for money. Sometimes you feel embarrassed, sometimes you feel the good, you have the good mind, to give it to them. But how long do we continue? So I'm appealing, to people. And a lot of rich men. I'm just trying as a businessman, as a young businessman, trying to help our people. There's a lot of people like that. Some are from Kwara that are not even living here. Some are not even from Kwara, but they're living here. Their business is thriving here, and they are making it. Some have become more richer as a result of the atmosphere. A beautiful business infrastructural atmosphere that this governor has created. So why can't you help your people? Help your people. Do something reasonable. Do empowerment, give out food stuff. What is actually wrong with people right now is not about the clothing. It's not about the clothing. It's about what they will eat. It's about what they will give their children. It's about how to pay school fees. There are people out there who's wasted billions kept in a bank, can help a lot of people, to survive. When we do this, you're not just helping yourself, you're helping the society. Because the society that you refuse to help, might bounce back to you, doing you harm. By the time we stop helping people, by the time we stop doing the right thing that we're supposed to do, the society will continue to rot. I need to get back at us. And that's one of the security challenges. That's one of the things that is bringing up security challenges here and there, here and there. Lack of employment opportunity, lack of employment and all that, and a lot of things. To all youth, we have God-given talent, we have God-given potentials. Let's use it in a positive way. You know, don't just limit yourself. You're destined for better, you're destined for greatness. Don't limit your talent. Don't do something better. This governor is doing the right thing, trying to bring to bring youth on board, to do farming, to engage in farming, to engage in entrepreneurship and all that. That is the more reason why he established Kwasi. Kwasi was established, basically to help the youth, the less privileged, and the aged people. And this program has helped the youth a lot. I'm engaging the youth. I'm advising the youth to try as much as possible, to use all this money that have been given to you for better thing. Don't just go and lavish all this money. Use it to invest. 200,000 naira investment in a little business can fetch you something reasonable. We can't just continue to depend on government. Come to see the youths in China, in America, in those Asian countries, trying to help themselves. After leaving their school, they don't even depend on what the government has to offer them. They go extra mile trying to see the new innovations that they can do. It's as a result of that, all these small phones, all these small gadget, technological gadget that you see coming from there are being manufactured by their youths. So our youth should sit down and think about how to do better things. And I want to advise the youth that are engaged in thuggery, in courtism, you know, in internet scam, to have a rethink. All this God-given talent you have, you can channel it to better things. You can channel it to better things. So, and this is what I've been trying to engage our youth with. We have this God-given talent. Let's do it. Let's do something reasonable with it. Farming, when the government asks you as a youth to come to farm, it does not ask you, they are not asking you to come and suffer. They are asking you to come and do mechanized farming. Mechanized farming is not just about you taking a hoe, your body paining you here and there. Recently they gave out tractors. All these things, they are available for you to go to your local government. It was given to all 16 local governments. You have a small farm, you can start with it. You can even hire a landed property. You don't have to buy, to start something reasonable, to start farming. Our youth, we have potentials. We have all this can-do spirit, and we can do more. To all of us in Nigeria, first and foremost, I want to wish us happy independence, 64th year anniversary. We are getting there, we are going there, and I wish us better life. And I pray for Nigeria that God bless Nigeria. To our women, you have a lot of task ahead of you. You have a lot of tasks. Thank God, this government, this dispensation, both the states that I am, I do not know of other states, this state that I am, and the federal government recognizes women in their government, and they have been empowering them a lot. Come to think of it, all the local government chairmen we have, all the advices were women, and it's a very welcome idea. It means women are also participating equally as men are participating in this government.